scheduled. Good morning, everybody. I'm glad y'all can make it here to Search Listing Agents this morning. We got a great topic here for you. We're going to be talking about the coronavirus, and is now a good time? Should you be looking at buying houses and everything that's going on? This live broadcast is brought to you by Search Listing Agents. Search Listing Agents is a directory so you can come and search local real estate agents in your area. You can find a real estate agent, connect with them right through the real estate, right through our website. You can view properties they've got listed, open houses, read articles, see videos. We're brand new. We're just getting launched. This is one of our the third video here in our series. So we're just getting started. The last video was questions that you should ask a real estate agent. So I'm Robert Mitchell. I'm the owner and CEO of Search Listing Agents. And so with today's show, like I said, we're going to be talking about should you buy a house now with the coronavirus and everything that's going on. And then we're going to follow up with a little bit there right at the end with a little bit of information about these forbearances. So without further ado, we'd like to introduce our sponsors, which is Mount Rushmore Shadow Resorts. You can get a 4-day, 3-night vacation right up here at Mount Rushmore Shadow Resorts. If you take a close look, you're ready for a vacation after all this craziness that's going on. We're going to give you 4 days and 3 nights at one of our RV or tent site camps. Now, if you don't have an RV or a tent, it's not a problem. They've got some awesome cabins there. We'll hook you up with 3 days and 2 nights in one of our cabins right there in the Black Hills in South Dakota. It's an amazing place. They have actually brand new this year. They're coming out with some glamping wagons. These are all include, glamping wagons, just like the cabins, except for these are being like the old style chuck wagons. A little bit about Mount Rushmore Shadow Resorts. They're tucked in the Ponderosa Hill foothills of the Black Hills of South Dakota. Rushmore Shadow offers monumental fun. Located conveniently on Highway 16, just minutes from Rapid City, Keystone, Hill City, Custer State Park, and Mount Rushmore. And don't forget about the Crazy Horse Memorial. Oh my goodness, that's the place to go. Mount Rushmore was cool. I really enjoyed Mount Rushmore. We were only there for 15 minutes. The Crazy Horse Memorial, go take time. You'll spend hours there if you really get into history. So I definitely recommend it. Now, Rushmore Shadow Resorts, they have awesome cabins to welcome you home, man. They've got tent sites. They got full hookup RV sites, 30 and 50 amp. Boy, they can take care of the big boys just like this one here. That's a little smaller. But the ones that are bigger than here, right behind me there, and go the other way. Yeah, if yours is bigger than that one, they can take care of you too. All right, there's lots of family fun. We have activities. There's mini golf. There's a pool. There's a hot tub. There's hiking trails. There's a camping store. There's playground. And there's sport courts. Not only to mention, just right outside of the property, you've got an awesome petting zoo. Then you got the NFL store. And then you got the Red Bison, my favorite. Oh, NFL store is also connected with the what's the holiday in December? Christmas. The Christmas store is also there. So everything Christmas. My goodness, they've got everything Christmas. Any theme that you can even think about, it's there at the Christmas store. The NFL shop's located right next to it. So while you're there, you can stop on into the NFL shop, pick yourself up some awesome NFL gear. And then don't forget the Red Bison right next door. Stop on in there, have a local draft beer, pick up a local wine. The Red Bison's an awesome place to just stop in for a little cocktail. All right, so let's get on here with our program today. It's should I buy a house during the coronavirus? This is an essential guide to checking things out. Spring is upon us, which typically involves a big peak of home buyers, checking out properties, negotiating, and closing on new places. But the coronavirus outbreak, with its quarantine measures and economic uncertainties, has many real estate shoppers wondering, should I buy a home right now or should I wait? We're here to help you navigate through this confusing new normal with this series. Buying a home in the age of the coronavirus. We're going to help you out here by trying to figure out whether you can and whether you should shop for a new home right now. How to avoid or hold off until this crisis blows over. The impact of the coronavirus on the housing market. So what state is the housing market in right now anyway? Well, that depends on how bad the outbreak is in your area, how bad you're suffering and what's going on. Most of the markets are getting somewhat sort of a hit. The coronavirus is leading to fewer home buyers searching in the marketplace, as well as some home listings being delayed. The last survey conducted found that about 48% of real estate agents have noticed a decrease in buyer interest attributed to the corona outbreak. However, an equal number of members said that they have believed that lower than the average mortgage rates. Also, in this survey, they found that because of the average lower mortgage rates, that home buyers are actually coming out and shopping to buy for a house. Those who are in the position to buy, without any significant overall change in the buyer behavior. For those who are determined to buy a new home, there is opportunity out there. This is the best buyer's market ever right now. Some of these real estate agents seeing in their career. Sellers are nervous. There's an excess supply, and interest rates have been hovering at historic lows. You can own a home for less per month than you can rent an equivalent property in most areas. With fewer home buyers out there looking, you have less competition in the market right now. It's coronavirus. Those people who aren't really serious about buying a home, they're not out there right now actively searching for a home. As soon as the virus is over, they're going to be back out there. Unmotivated and uncommitted buyers have dropped out. That makes less competition for you right now if you're looking to buy a home. Gives you a leg up in the market. The window of opportunities for buyers, though, won't stay open forever. The data shows that there was a housing shortage prior to the outbreak. Now, do you understand that? There was a housing shortage prior to the outbreak. So right now, the people who are actively searching for homes who weren't the typical buyers and weren't ready to buy yet, they dropped out. So it makes less competition for you to get in there. You just got to get pre-qualified and go get your home. The bottom line, where am I at my notes here? There we go. The temporary shortening of real estate market will likely be followed by a strong rebound once this quarantine is lifted. This pent-up demand could eventually push home prices even higher. That can mean that the time to strike. That means the time to strike for bargains is right now, because when this is over, prices are going to go up. Mortgage rates have gone down. Prices are going to go up. You're going to pay a little bit more. So the bottom line, social distance has made you realize you don't have the love and the place that you are spending in your home right now. It's now time to consider buying. Looking, if you got to relocate, start looking right now. All right, now throughout this coronavirus outbreak here, the housing market now, the industry has adapted to keep the buyer safe. Although it's a scary time to be out and about checking out real estate, it's still possible to do so and stay relatively safe. The industry has rapidly adapted, introducing approaches that minimize exposure to the virus. For instance, many agents are now working remotely and conducting most of their business virtually. Buyers and sellers consultations have transitioned to virtual meetings with success, and real estate agents throughout the area are saying that everything's being successful, doing things online, doing virtual reality, doing closings and all that virtually, doing through Zoom meetings or however they do their meetings, for you to do your closings in private there. While open houses or showings may not be easy to arrange because of the quarantine or other safety issues, the real estate listings have stepped up to the plate by offering virtual tours. Real estate agents, if you're not offering virtual tours, you're not doing 3D virtual tours, and a great company for that is Matterport. Matterport is awesome. I love their software, their program, and everything they got going on. That gives the ability for people who are looking at your houses in Matterport to be able to measure doorways, measure heights, measure how long this wall is, all right inside of Matterport. So it is really awesome for 3D virtual scan. You should really check out Matterport. I think his name's Matt over there at Matterport. Give him a call. He'll get you set up. If not, Matt, if his name's not Matt, I apologize. All right. So, all right, here we have my notes. We can send clients videos of whatever properties they want to see, or we're happy to have our agents FaceTime from a property. So agents are stepping up to the plate. They're going out to the property and doing FaceTime with you. They're stepping up, showing you the property, so that way you don't have to leave your house. So that's really awesome for agents to be getting out there doing that. I found that really awesome. While those who are in compromise may want to stay home, if you're otherwise healthy, it is also still possible to see homes in person in some parts of the country. Not in all the country, but some part of the country, you can still get out and view the houses. So if you want to make some but you also want to take precautions before you go. Make sure you got some rubber gloves. Make sure you bring a mask. Try not to touch undue surfaces, but definitely you want to check out the home and everything. Hand sanitizer at the doors become the norm as real estate agents are trying to help protect themselves and the clients who are coming into the houses, as well as shoe covers, even on some sunny days. Shoe covers, a lot of people use them in the houses anyway. They want you to put the covers on your shoes to protect the carpet and the flooring and help keep the house clean, less dirt coming into the house. So please use the hand sanitizer, put on the shoe coverings. All right, during the tour, it's also now customary for the listing agent to open all the doors so that the home buyer can explore closets and other enclosed spaces without touching anything as they look. So that's crazy. The real estate agents now, man, they're stepping up. They're making sure, they're not allowing, they don't want you to touch everything. So they're opening up, allowing you to view through things to help keep you, the client, safe. That's awesome. If a real estate agent's doing that for you, then that's a real estate agent to work with. They're professional. All right. If you want to make an offer that's acceptable and you head to the closing table, your real estate agents and the attorneys are also adapting to remote closing to keep you out of the crowded conference room. We'll provide more information about virtual tours and remote closings coming up in a different episode. How to weigh in on economic concerns. A lot of people are concerned right now. A lot of people got laid off and losing their jobs. I hope everybody gets back to work soon. The economy recovers. I know 50% of the businesses out there are getting ready to close that aren't open right now, and that's a shame. Boy, I hope these people can find the money and the resources to get back up and running and get these businesses back open. It's very important. But let's go over this now. How to weigh in on your economic concerns during this coronavirus. Coronavirus aside, anyone thinking about buying a home is also likely to be weighing whether it's a smart idea when the economy is in a downward spiral. But yet, in the same way, you can easily take a stock to purchase and make a profit. You can't easily take time to purchase a home either. Wait a minute. Now that's wrong. I don't even know how that got messed up there in my notes. But it says you can't easily take a stock and make a purchase. People are making stock market profit in the stock market every day right now if you know what you're doing. But it's not hard. So I'm not sure what all I got there in that statement there. Sorry for that mess up, but let's go back to this again. Coronavirus set aside, anyone thinking about buying a home is also likely to be weighing whether it's a smart idea when the economy is in a downward spiral. But in the same way, you can't easily time a stock purchase to make a profit. Oh, I missed that word, time. You can't easily time a stock purchase to make a profit. You can't easily time a home purchase either. Recession or not, it's impossible to time the market, whether for buying a stock or for buying real estate. That's what one of my realtors says. That was a quote. Okay, it's from a New York realtor. Just keep in mind, though, that while the current market conditions offer an incredible opportunity home buyers to unlock an historical low interest rates are historically low right now. So for those of you who are thinking about refinancing, now's a good time to do that too, and then buy an investment property. But the lowest rates for mortgage rates are actually going to be going up when this coronavirus is over. So when this virus is over, the rates are going to go up. So is this an opportune time to buy a house? Yes, folks, it is. Because so many people are refinancing also, it's another reason why the mortgage rates are going to go up. So if you haven't refinanced yet, get on the phone. If you wait too long to buy, you may miss the money savings boat. So make sure you read up on the latest mortgage rates first. Go ahead and get pre-qualified for your mortgage, and then you can start entering in uncharted territories, boy. The realist. On the flip side, putting a property under contract now and locking in the low interest rate gives the buyer some control at the time of relatively uncertainty. The takeaway from all this is it matters more than ever to get pre-approved for a mortgage to calculate your home buying budget accurately. Absolutely, you need to get pre-approved for that mortgage. That shows the home seller that you qualify for the home, that you're ready to go. You're ready to move forward when you make that offer. So if you're worried about layoffs, you should. So if you're worried about layoffs, you should buy a home well under budget. So if you have enough money left over for closing costs, home maintenance, and rainy day fund, but now is the time to crunch your numbers and be more careful than ever before. But is what you need to know. Below is what you need to know to consider. Here's what you need to know to consider. Research your ways to reduce your closing costs. For instance, many loans allow sellers to contribute up to 6% of the sale price to the buyer as a closing cost credit. Figure out how much you need to set aside for your yearly home maintenance and repairs. A smart budget is to have between 1 and 4% of your home purchase price set away for your maintenance and repairs throughout the year. Be sure to put aside an emergency nest egg for unexpected home repairs. The furnace goes out, the AC goes out, water pipe breaks, plumbing backs up, the septic tank clogged up because you use them flushable wipes. They say that are flushable, but they're not. All right, so that's pretty much it, folks. You got to be out there doing your due diligence. The real estate agents, they're doing their due diligence now to help you out and be safe. They're opening up the doors, hand sanitizers for those that can do showings right now. If they can't do showings right now, I understand that, but many are doing virtual tours. A lot of them are even going out there and FaceTiming at the property and walking through the properties for you. So that way you don't have to actually leave out of your home. Now, another thing that I did want to touch on real quick is those of you who got your mortgage payments that are due right now and everything, some of you have been laid off and you're not sure and you're looking at this forbearance. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with this mortgage forbearance there, please do your due diligence and be careful. With your forbearance there, it normally is going to go one of two ways. You're either going to get a 3 to 6 months forbearance. Then on the 4th or the 7th month, whichever forbearance that they gave you, those 3 and those 6 months are all going to come due. So you're either going to owe 4 months or you're going to owe 7 months on that 4th and 7th month. That's a lot of money to come up out of pocket. Or they're going to take these 3 or 6 months of payments there, and they're going to stick them on the back end of your loan. And then they're going to tack on that interest payment for the rest of your loan until you get that forbearance payments paid off. So if you're just paying the regular amount every month and not putting any money to that forbearance for the rest of your 10, 15, 20-year loan, then these 3 to 6 months of forbearance that you put there on the end of that, you're going to pay all interest on additional on top of that. And then you'll owe that loan additionally on top of your mortgage that you already got. So when you think you're done with your mortgage, you forgot about that forbearance that went to the end, and now you got 3 to 6 months that are sitting on there, quite a few $1,000s that now sat for 10 to 15 years as your as the interest rate at the backside of your mortgage, and then now you're looking at $20, $30, $40,000 or more to pay off your mortgage when you just thought you finished paying it off. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in today. And again, don't forget to click on our sponsors there, Midwest Outdoor Resorts. When this coronavirus is over, you're really going to need a vacation, and I highly recommend going here. Midwest Outdoor Resorts is a great place right up there in South Dakota in the Black Hills, and it's one of my favorite places to visit. So click on the link. Don't forget to give the code there and everything, so that way we can get credit when you go up there and visit. And also, if you need some streaming services for live streaming, We use StreamYard service. That link's right there. You get like a $10 or $15 credit towards your first month. I think it's $15 credit. It's $10 for your first month to try it out on the paid service. And of course, they also got a free program. You can use StreamYard absolutely free. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to help our supporters. If you need a local real estate agent, please stop by Search Listing Agents. Real estate agents, if you're not on Search Listing Agents yet, get on there. We need you. We need you to be on there. We'll promote at your houses, and we will get you leads. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Clicking the wrong button.